Excuse me, but are you the courier who caused all of that trouble in the tops?
Why?
Oh, well, we heard, we meaning the followers of the apocalypse, that you had been in there. The Lucky 38, I mean. And we were wondering if you could help us. If it's not too much trouble, of course.
Oh, so you need the Dud's help. How?
Oh, great. The followers of the apocalypse, well, some of us anyway, have been interested in Mr. House's technology, how he stays alive. Of course, no one else is allowed inside the Lucky 38, so no one knows what's going on. Well, except for you.
And this is where I come in, right?
Right. We just want to find out what sort of technology Mr. House has used to stay alive for all these years. It could be of great benefit to the people we try to help, many of whom suffer from hard-to-diagnose illnesses.
Well, I'm suffering for a lack of caps. I just bought 500 caps worth of ammo. We talked about how Mr. House stays alive. This is how the Dud stays alive. So, what can you do for me, Miss Ortal?
Ah, I see. I suppose I can give you some medical supplies for your efforts. I assure you they will be worth plenty of caps.
All right.
Great. I'll have the medical supplies for you by the time you come back. Here, take this packet sniffer. It'll allow us to intercept data on Mr. House's network. You might have to manually remove the encryption from his data network, but hopefully you won't have too much trouble. Good luck.
So that's what I'm doing now, huh?
Hey, have you been able to bug Mr. House's network yet?
I just got up the fucking stairs! Not quite.
Okay, no rush, but the sooner the followers can learn about Mr. House's technology, the better.
Jesus. Victor? NukaDud, welcome in. Morgan didn't eat, that little bitch. Reptiles be weird. This place is empty. There. Been bugged.
Hey, have you been able to bug Mr. House's network yet?
Yes.
Good to hear. But it looks like the bug was deactivated a few minutes after it went online. It looks like House has some kind of countermeasure in place to prevent eavesdropping on his network. We'll get through eventually, just not today. Here are those medical supplies I promised. Hopefully you won't need to use them. Take care.
Mr. House. Thank you for the easy payday. Thank you. And thank you for not snitching on me, Victor. Okay.
Don't be carrying any guns into the casino.
Bitch, I do what the fuck I want!
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night, some girl was pounding on my door all night. Finally, I had to let her out. What?
What?
Hey, come on, pal. I'm trying to put on a show here. You're welcome.
Oh. I just have a few questions.
All right, then make it snappy, kid. This isn't exactly a lucrative career enterprise here.
Who the fuck are you?
The name's Knight. Billy Knight. And this here's what a lifelong career in comedy will get you. Oi.
Oh, oi, standing in the street corner doing nothing. Oi.
That's exactly my point, kid. Exactly my point!
Yeah. How long you been doing this shit?
If you believe my mother since she first laid eyes on me. First thing she said was, boy, that's a funny-looking kid.
Yeah, you are a funny-looking
I guess I got a face
kid.
only a mother could love, because no one else would give me the time of day. Hey, maybe you can help me. See, I can never tell when it's lunchtime.
No wonder you're working on the street.
Hey now, come on.
Come
I
on!
prefer the term outdoor entertainment bonanza. Besides, have you seen the caps whores make in this town? I should be so lucky.
Yeah, you want to be one of those corner whores over there across the gate? You be my guest. Goodbye.
Sure, later.
Jesus. Okay, LVB station. Okay, I'm looking for one of the people. I'll recognize the name when I see it. Walter. Hey, Walter.
We're hunting shitheads.
Thank you, Cass.
Howdy, son. How can I help you? But make it quick. Goddamn heat's worse in this town than in the middle of a Brahmin herd at noon.
Yeah. You look more than just too hot. What's the matter with you?
Sharp eyes on you, all right. We've gone through a heap of trouble to get in town. Ethel says I just need to wet my throat. A drink? Nonsense. All I need now is to settle a score. We didn't come a long ways just to stroll our best clothes around.
Define settling a score.
There's a long list of grievances that Heck Gunderson's got to answer for, kid. I'm here to make sure that rancher stops stealing our lands. If he ain't chiseling behind your back, he just sends his men ready for a fight. Then you either sell your ranch for a penny, or you're dead. I'm tired of being trampled over, kid. And I got a good mind to stop Heck once and for all.
Huh. What do you plan to do about it?
I have no illusions that he'll ever stop his plundering, so I'm just gonna make him suffer. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh.
Here in town, he's got a few of his armed men to protect him. I just gotta find out what he's up to, and then I'll know where to hit him hard.
Uh-huh. Well, I might be able to help you with that.
Where I come from, we appreciate good intentions. I reckon you could help me figure out what he's doing in town. Tell you what, that chiseler's blowing hot air over at that there fancy casino, the Ultra Lux. Find out what's his story here, will you?
Okay. I'll see what I know.
All right, kid. I appreciate it. I hope to see you soon.
Soon. At the Ultra Lux. Madam, your feet are
Crocker can
wet.
kiss my sweet
Get out.
Republic ass.
Get out. The fountain is for wishes, ladies.
Who wants to swim? Water's fine.
Please remove your bra from the bottom of the fountain
Oh,
and gather your clothes and belongings.
oh,
Ladies, please disperse.
clear off!
Come on.
Get your
big
fucking
man.
helmets back.
Roll up in here.
Get the NCR helmet, yep.
All right, girls, show's over.
Uh-oh.
Wanna dance?
It's
Hit
the
the more.
mall, girls.
I'm just waiting for them to get gunned down. Please do it.
I
Oh!
so love handcuffs. Hello, Sparky.
Rex!
All right, enough fun for tonight.
The fountain is a restricted area. Be advised, the Lucky 38 is not open to the general public. Trespassers will be shot. Thank you.
Oh! Okay. Okay, the Ultra Lux. Okay. Okay.
Beg your pardon, but could I trouble you to turn over your weapons?
Yeah, of course. Here you go.
My deepest apologies for the slightest inconvenience. You have my assurance that everything will be returned upon your departure. But we simply can't have anyone waving their weapons around in the hotel. It's not the atmosphere we wish to cultivate. Please, enjoy your stay.
Thank you.
Pleasure speaking to you.
Alright, Cass. We're looking for someone.
You hear there was some kind of shootout at one of them casinos on the strip? Some people got killed or something.
No, I didn't hear anything about that. Are you Heck Gunderson?
Beg your pardon, stranger, but I'm looking for someone. You ain't seen a young man with dark brown hair and a white hat on lately, have you?
No.
Ain't nobody got one darn piece of news about my boy. Not one lousy speck of information. Ain't got one Brahmin unaccounted for across a dozen ranches. But I'm here for an hour and my own son just up and disappears on me.
Your son? Oh. Wait, you lost your son?
My boy, Ted. He was right here. I didn't leave him but a minute. I told him to stay put while I talked some things over with the White Glove folks. He was never one to stay tied down to a spot, though. Gets that from his mother. Got most of my staff out looking for him now. I'd be out myself, but I keep hoping he'll show up back here. Of course, if he does that, I'll whoop him till his skinny hide turns to leather for putting me through this.
Huh.
But that don't mean I wouldn't be grateful.
Huh. Well, let me help find your son as a courtesy.
I'd be more than happy to have you. Heck, I'll hire anybody with a pair of legs and at least one good eye at this point. There'd be a lot of money in it for you if you can get him back to me safe. And if he ain't, you can bet I'll pay for the names of the sons of bitches responsible.
So are you a rancher?
Yep, got a whole mess of Brahmins to my name. Bighorners, too. Used to just have the one ranch, but land was easy to grab before the soldiers moved in. Before I knew it, I was running one of the biggest ranching operations east of California. Now, everywhere I go, folks I never even met shake my hand and call me Mr. Gunderson. Don't quite know what to make of that.
Oh. Well, what business did you have here at the hotel?
That's between me and the White Glove Society. But let's just say they control the food supply around here, and I got lots of food to give. But that ain't as welcome as you might think.
What about... Did you say something about a white glove?
That's what they call themselves, the folk that run this place.
Right.
They're the ones dressed all fancy with their bow ties and shiny dresses.
And their masks that took...
Some of them got masks, too.
Yeah?
Real hard to trust folks like that. A couple of them show their faces, and that's who I do my business with. I don't talk to none of the other ones.
But you'll talk to me, who wears a full-blown helmet. Okay. Why is your bodyguard allowed to have a gun, by the way? They took mine.
Made me a special arrangement with the hotel. They want to do business with me, they got to play by my rules. A lot of people out there resent success. Might want to take a swipe at me. This makes them think twice.
Oh, yeah, I
If
bet.
I'd been thinking, though, I'd have had him watching my boy instead. Then none of this would have happened.
I'm sorry to hear about that, but I'm going to start looking for your boy. You have my word. You have hired the right person for the job.
I'll be here.
Perfect. I'll be back with answers. Okay, well... I'm gonna ask around the Ultra Lux. Someone might have seen him. Huh?
Greetings.
Okay. No. What the fuck is this comment? Welcome in. I'm gonna call you Zora. Comment of the night.
Greetings.
Greetings. Who can I talk? Is there an upstairs here? Oh boy. Well, there's someone here. You, hi.
Welcome to the Ultralux. I do hope it exceeds your every expectation.
Do you work here?
I do, but one can hardly call it work. I think of myself as a caretaker rather than a common laborer. I suppose it is a labor of love if it can be called labor at all. We at the White Glove Society are all responsible for maintaining the beauty and class of the Ultralux. And as its founder, I suppose it falls to me to decide how we go about it.
Okay. Well, I'm looking for someone who went missing here recently.
This again? I thought this was all settled.
Oh?
I answered every one of that investigator's questions to his satisfaction and gave all the help I could. I know our reputation hasn't always been spotless, but that's all in the past now. How some people can't get over it is beyond me. For the last time, the White Glove Society has never and will never consume human flesh for any reason.
What?
It's written in the charter.
No, flesh?
Now, didn't I already tell you that we don't do that sort of thing? We do not engage in cannibalism here under any circumstances.
I didn't take you as a
Though
as
we
a
haven't
mutant.
always been the White Glove
or anything.
Society. There was another time, a dark time, when we went by a different name. But that's all changed now. We've evolved past such base impulses since settling into our new home. I've seen to it that those days are behind us.
It's okay. Listen, I eat people too. You can tell me the truth.
You disgust me. How dare you say such a filthy thing in my establishment? I ought to have you arrested.
I was kidding.
You'll kindly mind your tongue, or we shan't speak any further.
Listen, I was kidding. Good job, Dud. Heck Gunderson said he was here to talk business with you. I'm here to find out what.
What else? Mr. Gunderson and I have been discussing his livestock.
Brahmin?
It's put us in a rather delicate position, you see, his coming here. Not that we aren't grateful for his generous offer. But our executive chef, Philippe, has transformed Brahmin steak into a delicacy. He really is a genius. Everyone wants it. But a delicacy is just that, delicate. If everyone can get it, it ceases to be a delicacy. It becomes a perfectly ordinary staple. And if the gourmand served staples, it would no longer draw the caliber of people it deserves. It would be a diner or a family restaurant.
What's wrong with that?
So as much as we'd all love for there to be enough steak for everyone, I'm afraid there are more important things to consider.
Don't you be dissing family restaurants now. It's a staple to every community. Who did you talk to about the disappearance?
There was an investigator who came through here last week. He'd been hired by a young man whose bride-to-be went missing during their stay here. Well, you can already guess what probably happened, can't you? It seems perfectly likely that she got cold feet and ran off. And that young groom just didn't have a clue, the poor dear.
I'm actually investigating someone else. A man, and he just recently went missing.
A man? Well, then this can't be. 2 disappearances in my hotel? What will people say? I'm going to have a word with my staff about security on the premises. Whether these people are found or not, our guests simply must feel safe in their own rooms.
Oh, absolutely. I agree, 100%, madam. Is there any way I could talk to the investigator you spoke with prior?
Why, yes, I think so, if he hasn't checked out yet, that is. I had our maitre d' Mortimer offer him a complimentary room for as long as it took for him to be satisfied. You see, the White Glove Society remains the very picture of courtesy, even in the face of such impolite accusations. We have nothing to hide here.
Nothing to hide. You keep talking about nothing to hide. Okay, well, thank you for your time, Marjorie.
Ta-ta.
Oh, ta-ta. Shut up. Okay. More timer. Hey, are you more timer?
How may I be of service, sir?
Marjorie said you gave a free room to a private investigator.
Private investigator. Ah, yes, I remember the gentleman.
Perfect.
This was about the missing bride. Such an awful thing. I do hope he finds her whereabouts.
Of course.
If I might pry, have you found something that will help his investigation?
Actually, I just need to speak with him. And I'm on an investigation too. I'm hoping that we can help each other.
You are? Nothing so grim as his investigation, I hope.
I don't know.
Ordinarily, we don't give out guest information, but I think given the circumstances, he'll want to speak with you.
Me?
Let's see. He hasn't checked out yet. If you head back to the
Perfect.
hotel rooms, his will be one floor directly above you after you exit the lobby. I hope we can put this whole matter to rest at last.
Fancy way to say second floor. Do you have any work that needs to be done?
No, not from the likes of you, I'm afraid. I don't think you'd have the stomach for it. Better look elsewhere.
The stomach? Like the stomach that dines on human flesh?
Ah, yes. I've heard that one too. Jealous people say such nasty things. I feel sorry for them.
Yeah, I've just heard some things, you know. I too know what it is to feel the craving, you know. How can I support your cause?
Good. And you know what it is to be discreet in matters of nutrition.
Yeah.
Perhaps you can help me. I'm in a bind. I've been planning an exquisite society dinner, but there's a bit of a problem with the main course. He's got a powerful and temperamental father.
Ah. The main course is a person?
Yes, the wrong person. We scouted the right one for weeks. The heir to a mercantile empire, sort of a black sheep. He cut ties with his family and left their estate to wander. He was ideal, corn-fed and well-to-do, but no one to miss him if he were to disappear. Unfortunately, the trap my subordinates set for him failed, and as he escaped, he saw their faces. Now he's wary.
Oh, so you need a new person. Okay. What did you do?
I asked for a last-minute replacement, and they stole the son of the most dangerous Brahmin baron in New Vegas while he stayed at this very hotel. Needless to say, this could be a disaster if things aren't put back the way they should be. And I still need somebody reputable to serve for dinner. Strictly speaking, we're no longer allowed to eat people, but I'm hoping the right person and preparation might sway Marjorie to see things my way.
Okay. Tell me what I need to do.
I need a replacement, and I need the boy taken care of. The replacement must be healthy and well-bred. One can't very well make steak from gristle. With so little time, we'll have to go after our original choice, Carlisle St. Clair. He lives in a shack north of here. For freshness, we need him alive. If you could send him here or knock him out with this and drag him into the dumpster next to his house, we can do the rest.
Wouldn't putting St. Clair's body into a dumpster give it a terrible taste?
Not this one. Empty. I don't believe it's seen use since before the war.
Oh.
And what would the point be, really? Who would pick up his trash if he used it?
He doesn't put trash in his
For our
trash bin?
purposes, it should keep his body safe and hidden until my cohorts can recover it.
Will do. And what about the boy you kidnapped?
Ted Gunderson is his name. It would be simplest if we could convince him this was all an unfortunate misunderstanding. But if he won't listen, we can't very well let him go. He'll have to be slaughtered and served. Then we wouldn't need the replacement. But you would need to deal with his father, Heck. Perhaps if you could smear some of Ted's blood around his father's hotel room, you could frame him.
Couldn't Heck just claim intruders killed his son?
No. Everyone he meets, he tells the same story. That his son disappeared from the casino, not from his room. He'll look guilty.
Okay, I'll do the job you propose. Where do I find Ted?
Splendid, splendid. The boy is being held in the kitchen beneath the gourmand. Here are some keys that will allow you access to him. The elder Gunderson is staying in our penthouse. I understand he's hired security, so be careful if you go up there. And our Mr. St. Clair resides to the north. He rarely strays far from his house, and he's surrounded it with booby traps.
Okay. A suitable replacement meal? Feed them Cass? No fucking way. Alright, what else can you tell me about your organization, Mortimer?
My, such a popular question. I suppose it is only natural to see us and wonder what it is that makes us special.
Well, of course.
The White Glove Society has only just made itself known to the public, of course, but our pedigree was established over generations.
Really?
Were we always so refined? I'd be lying if I said yes. But I've always felt we were destined for a place atop modern society. And now, here we are.
Of course, the Ultralux
Not
seems like the
everyone
best
can wear the
casino here.
finest clothes and eat the finest foods, obviously. That's just the reality we live in. But surely we can agree that the most tasteful, sophisticated people are the most deserving. And that's what the White Glove Society is all about.
All right. Well, I will be back with some news for you, sir.
Indeed.
Okay, fucking weirdo. All right. All right, so beyond the beef. Get into the investigator's room. Get Ted back. Okay, so we know Ted is alive. Okay, we know Ted is alive. We need to get into the investigator's room at the Ultralux. We also need to talk to Walter Phoebus about it as well. I need to get into the investigator's room. Okay. And you said the second floor. Zara, how are you doing, by the way? Welcome in. This one.
Over here!
That how you want to play, huh?
Had enough?
Gonna lose a limb if I don't get some meds.
Had enough?
Oh. Not well. How are you doing? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm okay. Okay. Jesus. Oh, wow. Matchbook. The following is scrawled across the back of the matchbook. Steam room, 4 p.m. Suddenly this turned into like horror. Oh, there's a lot of blood here. Everyone out. You guys didn't see a thing. Alright. This one's a little fatter. Ugh. There. Steam room, 4 p.m. What time is it now? Huh, okay. $4 p.m. That would be 14 hours from now. Oh. We're gonna do 13. Oh, wow. Okay. I just went to, you know, talk about... Okay. We are in too deep. Steam room. Everyone in.
Don't mind trailblazing as long as we got the ammo. And whiskey.
Who are you?
Someone who found a matchbook.
Matchbook? What about the man I gave it to?
He couldn't make it, so he sent me instead.
The devil he did? He was supposed to meet me days ago. Are you in Mortimer's employ then?
No, I'm trying to find a different missing person and ran across the man's body.
Oh my goodness me. They must know he was talking to someone on the inside. They'll be watching everyone closer now. I knew this was a mistake.
Yeah. You mind if I follow? Zora says. Of course, feel free to join the Nuka Club. Who are you afraid of?
Mortimer. If he realizes it was me the investigator was planning to meet, he'll have me killed.
So Mortimer's behind the disappearances.
Yes. The White Glove Society strictly forbids even humans. But we weren't always the White Glove Society. Mortimer and some of the others have regressed to the old ways. They've taken many people over the last few months, but always from Freeside or secluded places where they wouldn't be missed. It wasn't enough. Lately, they've gone for tourists here on the Strip, even in the hotel.
Right.
I guess that's the hazard of a cannibal becoming a gourmet. It's hard to please a refined palate.
What were you supposed to discuss here?
The girl, the one who disappeared.
Right.
I know what happened to her.
Right. How do you know?
Because I distracted her fiancé while they took her. Well, I'm not proud of it, but I had to. They could see I was having second thoughts. Some of the White Gloves began meeting privately a while back. Started talking about how we'd lost our identity.
Right.
I started attending because I thought it was about changing our politics. Then they started talking about returning to the old ways, and there was no way out. They'd kill me for the things I heard them say.
And what about Ted Gunderson?
He's alive, as far as I know. They're trying to keep him fresh. Mortimer has special plans for him. The White Glove Society has a banquet every night at 7. It's in our private section. Mortimer wants to reintroduce humans into our cuisine. Since eating people is a crime we punish by death, he's going to do it in secret. After everyone has eaten it, he'll tell them. With no real way to punish everyone, in Mortimer's mind anyway, their minds will be open to the idea of eating people as a delicacy.
Wouldn't he be punished for the deception?
They might, but to him, the legacy of returning to the old ways is worth his own life. I don't think he expects it, though. I don't either. Nothing is more important to the society than being on the cutting edge of New Vegas cuisine. Mortimer's idea will appeal to that need. He just has to get them over the taboo.
Where are they keeping Ted?
I don't know exactly. I wasn't in on it.
Fuck.
I think some of them have stopped trusting me. But you can bet they're keeping him near the gourmand. Our chef, Philippe, has an obsession with fresh ingredients. It'd be back in the members-only section, so you'll have to be careful. Don't be seen, and more importantly, don't let them see Ted in the open. It's guarded both at the lobby entrance and in the access tunnels leading from the main restaurant.
Anything you can do to help me out?
I could sponsor you as an honorary member, but I don't know that you've achieved the level of status that would gain the Society's approval. Perhaps if you were to gain some more notoriety on the Strip, we could get you in.
I have the
Otherwise,
platinum chip.
You'll have to find some way to get inside quietly. It won't be easy, and it'll be harder still to get them out.
Any suggestions?
Well, they'll all be sampling pre-war wines before the meal. Maybe it's as simple as drugging them. Although that wouldn't stop any future kidnappings. You'd have to expose Mortimer, but he's going to confess anyway. What if his revelation were a lie? What if no one had eaten human flesh but him? If you could somehow replace Philippe in the kitchen and serve a convincing substitute instead, you could walk Ted right through the middle of that room after Mortimer speaks, and then he'd have some explaining to do. Philippe has been trying to approximate the taste of human flesh for years. He must have a recipe somewhere.
Huh. You know, Ted is wealthy. You know, shouldn't this be easy to stop regardless?
That may be true, but I wouldn't recommend it. He's built a reputation, and it isn't for calmness and impartiality. He's not what he looks like. They call him Hurricane Heck. The man built his empire by hiring mercenaries to drive off the competition.
Yeah.
Lately, he's been attacking our Brahmin suppliers so he can take over their business.
Yeah.
He's the sort to pound in a nail with a wrecking ball. If you give him the whole story on this, he'd be liable to raise the entire hotel. And God knows what he'd do to the rest of the strip.
Okay. I'll do what I can. Okay. Well, I'll be seeing you then.
Let's plan on meeting again as soon as... Wait, did you hear something? Were you followed?
Dude. There were so many of us. Okay. Coming, Cass. Okay, let's do this. This is just getting deeper and deeper. Fuck. Drug the wine. Get rid of Felipe. Find a way to gain access. You know what? I need to talk to Walter. That's what I need to. I need to talk to Walter.
That fiend leader shouldn't have messed with him.
It's fucked up. This place is fucked up. There's some fucked up shit happening here. These white gloves. Jesus Christ. There's some evil here. Walter. Walter. Hey! You!
Howdy. Good seeing you again.
Want to talk to you about our deal.
I hear you. What's on your mind?
X looking for his disappeared son. I've agreed to find him.
Oh, be damned. You mean the young Gunderson? That's a shaved tail if I ever saw one. He's got less sense than a Brahmin at a crossroads. I'd not be one to complain if he got lost for good, kid. If it makes Hex suffer, then I'm all for it.
Claims to be an honest rancher, Walter.
Sure, kid. And I still hump like a buck in spring. That Gunderson's a liar and born of a viper, I swear.
Hit him with the yum yum sauce. Zora, what the fuck is the yum yum sauce, huh? You tell me what the yum yum sauce is. Before I give you some yum yum sauce. Yum yum. Okay. Well, I'm still gonna sit on this a bit.
All right, kid. Be good.
Kid. I gotta find his son. Your beef is not... No. Is with him. Not, oh, I hope his son gets eaten alive. What's wrong with you? Okay, get rid of Felipe. This is, I think, my best option.
Beg your pardon, but could I trouble you?
Yeah, here you go. And there goes my silenced pistol. It's okay.
The fiends are running for their lives. That'll show everyone what we do to our enemies.
Okay. I gotta go to the gourmand section, which was, I think, this side? Do I want anything from McDonald's? You're starving. I'm always good for a double quarter pounder with bacon. Thank you, NukaLove.
Should have bet we'd kill the Fiend's leader.
Welcome to the Ultralux.
Marjorie. No. I don't know. I gotta get into the kitchen.
How do you feel?
Is this restricted access? Okay. Fuck.
You, what do you think you're doing?
Beat his ass! Ha ha ha! Let's see, local map. Ah, fuck! Fuck! It crashed on me, no! You dick, it was getting good! No! Okay. It's okay. Every time. Wouldn't be a New Vegas stream without a crash. Continue. How far back did I go? Probably just entering the kitchen, right? Yep.
You, what do you think you're doing?
Oh, Mortimer sent me to move the kid. Thinks one of his own might betray him.
First he's too trusting, now he doesn't trust any of us. It addles the senses. I suppose caution is the desirable course at this point. It's all of our necks if something goes afoul.
I know, man. I know. Hi.
Why are you standing still? Do you think the world waits for you while you stand there drooling?
What?
Get back out there and get to work.
I think you might have me confused with someone else.
Oh, really? So despite your filthy face and your vacant expression and your complete lack of human dignity, you're telling me you're not a server?
I wear a helmet. No. Okay, you have it right. I am a server.
Well, then why the fuck are you still standing there like you aren't the lowest form of life ever to be flushed down the evolutionary toilet?
I was just wondering where I could find tonight's wine. Sorry, I'm new.
Well, why don't you fucking try checking the serving table in the wine room for fuck's sake? Circular room, 2 rooms down. Ring any bells? Christ! Now don't speak to me again or I swear I'll serve you as the main course.
Aha. Right. Yeah, it says get rid. Yeah.
Come on!
Come on. Alright. Take your cleaver, bitch. Okay, his recipes. So I have his recipes. Okay. And cook for the banquet using his recipe for human flesh. And then the freezer key.
My daddy's gonna kill all you bastards once he finds out what you done to me.
Calm down. I've come to get you out of here.
My daddy sent you? God damn it. I almost died in here. What the hell took you so long? It's just one damn hotel. Who did this to me anyway? They hit me over the head before I got a look at them.
Some members of the White Glove Society, they were going to eat you.
What in the Sam hell? Eat? Look! What kind of sick bastard?
What the fuck is that?
As soon as I'm out of here, and my daddy knows the story, you can bet there ain't gonna be no White Hat Society no more.
Listen. The White Glove Society isn't entirely to blame. Just Mortimer and a few others.
To hell with that. You've seen those freaks. They dress the same, talk the same. You can bet they all eat the same too. They deserve what my daddy's gonna have coming for them.
Have some goddamn faith!
Yes, that's what I'm fucking saying. I could always leave you here if you aren't going to fucking listen.
Alright. But there's gonna be some justice one way or another. I'll see to that. Let's go. I'll be right behind you.
Okay.
You fucking donkey!
NukaDud, thank you for using my sound alerts. Okay. How the hell am I supposed to deal with you? Like, do I have to get rid of your head first? Like, get rid of Felipe and cook for the banquet using his recipe for human flesh, which I have. Drug the wine. No, I need to use his recipe. Intelligence of 6 or higher. So I'm not smart enough to do that. Survival 75 or higher required to improvise a meal. Shit. Okay. So he's not around, but I can't cook the meal. 'Cause I'm not smart enough to do that. Shit. But here's the wine. And I don't have anything to actually do that. So it looks like we're walking out the front door, Cass. Oh boy. Ted.
Come on, move it.
Don't you fucking tell me what to do. Let's see. You know what? Right out the front door. Right out the front door. Alright. This is the kitchen, huh? Alright. Oh!
You like that?
Oh boy.
You like that?
Wow.
Murderer.
Might need to got more pain in me than blood. Had enough?
Now we're here to eat humans. Come on. Holy hell. This is a Marjorie too. Oh boy. Fucking hell. This might have been a bad idea.
Come on. Had enough.
This might have been a bad idea.
Come on.
Yeah, okay. We're just going to load our quick save. Uh-huh. Okay. That did not work.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
I don't know now. I'm not intelligent enough to cook the meal. I just went in circles. Jesus, sub brick, fuck. Search him. He's got nothing. Sorry, Cass. I can't make the food. What if I call a head waiter?
How may I assist?
Never mind.
I had the goddamn plan!
Well, I'm sorry, but it ain't working. And I'm not skilled enough to drug the wine. All I can do is sneak him out. Like, there's not a lot that I can do about this.
You don't feel the born, dumbass. You think this is 1785?
Maybe. Oh boy. Did you just beat the shit out of Ted? No. No, what? The goal was to take their flamer fuels and maybe... The goal was to take the Alright. I was gonna try to take their flamethrower.
You're just in time for your ass whooping.
There we go. Cast, you are on fire. Where's Ted? Oh. Where's Ted? Oh, he's like invisible. Shit! Okay. That... Okay, let's try this again. Can I just sneak out, baby? Let's just try sneaking out. All bodies accounted for. Quick save. Okay, let's just see what happens.
Greetings.
The fuck is Marjorie? I don't see anyone here. Okay. Heck.
Oh my God. Ted, are you all right?
Quit your hollering. I'm fine.
You got me my boy back. I got no words. Now, I hope you didn't do no harm to whoever's responsible for this. I want to skin their hides myself.
It was Mortimer, one of the White Gloves, who had Ted taken. He's a cannibal.
Well, that does it. None of them maniacs will ever do business with Heck Gunderson long as they live.
Good.
Hell, I'll put me together a damn blockade. Hit 'em where it hurts. They control the food. Well, there ain't gonna be no food. Not for anybody in this whole damn town. It's a goddamn monument to inhumanity. Let 'em starve. Biggest favor anyone's ever done this hellhole.
Not be hasty. You don't have to punish the entire strip.
The heck I don't. It's their support that gives these bastards power. They all ought to suffer for what they done. I just won't be satisfied with anything less. Wouldn't be enough. My mind's made up on this. I'm cutting off the food supply to the strip. They gotta learn their lesson the hard way, looks like. All right. Well, I promised you I'd make it worth your while. So here you are. Try not to lose it all at the same casino.